Okay, so I'm still mad at the developers after what they did to me with the confession. That game was horribly humiliating, totally embarrassing, and I didn't enjoy even a second of it. But now they responded to one of my reviews and they're just like, hey, we just got this new game. You should totally check it out. It was only $1 and I was just like, all right, okay. Well, I like the old games that they came out with, so I'll do this one too. Let's go. The Horrorscope. She's got a mummy hand, horns, and like a piece of paper on her face. Well, well, well. What do we have here? I'm surprised to see that you're still alive. You really shouldn't be here. I have a feeling that you came here today because you're interested in peering into your future. More specifically, the end of your future. The fact that you're here right now tells me that you've already managed to dodge a bullet. As I said, you really shouldn't be here. If you think you can somehow manage to escape death twice, however, well, let's just say the odds are not very much in your favor. Nevertheless, you're here now, and I have not much else better to do, so I suppose we can get started with this whole process. You do know, this kind of deal comes with a price, right? I don't normally just hand out fate readings freely. If you've come to me in the past and I didn't charge you, I must have been having a very good morning and feeling quite generous. I will make you a deal. I will tell you how you're going to die, but it's going to cost you 10% of your remaining time on Earth. If you've got 10 years to live, I get 1 of those years. If you've got 60 years to live, I get 6 of those years. You understand, right? Now, I'm not going to tell you how much time you've got left, but I will tell you how your time will come to an end. And if you pay close enough attention, you might even be able to avoid tragedy altogether and buy yourself a little extra time amongst the living. That sounds like a pretty fair deal, don't you think? So what do you say? Do we have a deal? Guess we got a deal. Wonderful. I'll be happy to show you what most don't get to see. Now, in order for me to get what I need to see, I need to do something that most people are unable to do. Something so simple, yet for some reason so incredibly difficult. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I need you to answer them for me. Now, that's not the hard part, you see. The most difficult part of this entire process is that I need you to answer them honestly. Dude, I did this for the confession, and that was way more painful than anything you can come up with at any point in time at this point. Some of these questions may be easy for you to answer with the utmost truth and best of intentions. But some other questions, now let me tell you, some questions may be incredibly difficult to answer. Because answering some of these questions may make you feel like a truly awful, despicable, disgusting, immoral human being. I already feel that way. Well, let me tell you a secret. There's no such thing as a good human. Everyone has their quirks. Everyone has their problems. Everyone has their vices. And everyone has their demons. Are you my demon? Now that that's out of the way. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions. It's about many different variables. And I cannot stress this enough. No matter how uncomfortable you are, no matter how bad it may make you feel, you must be 100% entirely honest with your answers. If you lie, you cannot be saved. The suffering you will endure will know no bounds, and you will regret not taking a little extra time to think about answering. Take your time. Do not rush. Truly think about the answers you're giving. This has been your final warning. Whatever happens to you from this point on is out of my control. And here we go. When you were younger, did you believe in the Tooth Fairy? Yes. Do you still believe? No. Do you ever feel dead inside? Yes. You very well might be. Have you ever had thoughts or fantasies of suicide? Damn, we're already getting way into it. Yes. But who hasn't? Have you ever fantasized about murdering another person? Don't ban me, Twitch. Have you ever fantasized about murdering a family member? Yes. When I've been, like, really angry. Would you consider yourself to be an evil person? No. Well, that's interesting. Would you consider yourself to be a resentful person? No. Would you consider yourself to be an angry person? No. Have you ever killed an animal? I've killed bugs. I guess that counts. Those are animals. Have you ever killed a person? No. If you had a life-threatening disease, would you intentionally spread it to someone you hated? No. If you could murder one person and get away with it, would you do it? No. If you had 3 wishes, would you give one of them away just to be kind? Sure. Would you consider yourself to be a control freak? Yes. No one is truly in control. Have you ever seen a ghost? I saw what, as a child, what I believed to be a ghost. Are you sure? If you woke up to a spider crawling across your eyes, would you scream? No. I'd freak out and just slap it off my face. If you had 1 day left to live, would you do something incredibly selfish or potentially harmful to others? No! No! I meant to hit no! Are you afraid of another person in your life? No. Have you ever been physically assaulted? Yes. Do you sometimes feel alone even when you're in a room full of people? Yes. If I told you that your life matters very little in the grand scheme of things, would you be upset by that? No. It's absolutely a reality. If I told you that you're unique, you're special, and there's a very good reason that you're still alive, would you believe me? No. That's ridiculous. If I told you that you won't be alive much longer, would that frighten you? No. It should. If I told you that you aren't playing a game right now, would you know that I was telling you the truth? No. Do you realize that your fate revolves around how you decide to answer these questions? No. Do you get the sense that I might be a living entity, not just on your screen, but in your room with you right at this moment? No. If you're already dead, would you want me to tell you? No. When you started playing this game, did you realize that you opened a portal from the spirit world to your world? That's ridiculous. No. Do you know how to shut a spirit portal once it opens? No. In order to shut a spirit portal, it requires a living sacrifice. Do you have any pets? No. Interesting. Have you noticed any strange movement occurring out of the corner of your eye? No. Have your feet ever been pulled while you were sleeping? No. Are you afraid of dolls? I guess they're kind of unsettling, yeah. Do clowns make you uncomfortable? No. Have you ever felt like someone was holding you down while you were alone in bed? Yes. Do you ever feel like you're being watched? Yes. Do you suffer from extreme bouts of depression? I mean, I guess. Sometimes. Do you ever feel like there might be an unseen force draining you of energy? No. They say that if you break a mirror that you receive 7 years of bad luck. Do you believe that? No. Have you broken a mirror? Yes. Do you realize that mirrors are typically used as gateways to the spirit realm, and breaking one accidentally can open that gateway up, thus contributing to your bad luck? No. It's ridiculous. Have you ever heard voices around you when you were alone? Yes. Do you hear strange knocking noises when you're alone? Yes. Cute. Thanks for the knocking noise. Do you believe in a higher power? No. Do you believe that you have a soul? No. Does the thought of being chased make you uncomfortable? Yes. When a phone rings, do you answer it immediately? Yes. Do you feel like your dead relatives are watching over you? No. If your mother or father randomly attempted to kill you, would you be able to handle taking their life in self-defense? I wouldn't have to do it. I could restrain them. But I guess if it came to it. Now, let's be realistic. Who could handle that? Do you love yourself? I guess, yes. Do you hate yourself? Yes. Do you ever randomly get a chill up your spine? Yes. Do you ever feel the presence of someone else with you when you're certain you're alone? Yes. You're never alone. Do bugs randomly start showing up in your home and disappear as quickly as they came? No. Have your pets ever acted strangely, as if there's an invisible person somewhere near them? No. Do objects randomly move around your house when you're not around? No. Do doors around you open or shut seemingly on their own? No. Do your lights ever turn on and off on their own? No. Do you ever wake up to your name being called? Yes. Do you feel alone right now? No, I'm streaming. Do marks or bruises randomly appear on your body? Yes. Are you afraid of anyone in your family? No. Do you trust everyone you meet? No. Do you truly 100% trust anyone in your life? Yes. Do you believe that one day you'll be taken from this life unexpectedly? No. Do you believe in an afterlife? No. Have you ever walked through a cemetery? Yes. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes. Have you ever watched someone die? Yes. Have you ever taken something personal from someone that you knew you shouldn't have? No. Do you feel like someone close to you comes to you in your dreams? No. Do you dream often? Yes. Do you always lock your doors? Yes. Are you positive that your doors are locked right now? Yes. Have you ever noticed something watching you through your window? No, I'm on a second floor. That would be creepy. Do you feel someone behind you right now? No. Do you hear any strange noises in your room? Yes. Would you like to know exactly when you're going to die? Yes. Would you like to know exactly how you're going to die? Yes. Have you noticed any hidden messages within these questions? No. Have you ever experienced demonic activity in your home? No. If I told you that your guardian angel is being held captive and tortured, and that you're all alone right now, would you believe me? No. Do you feel like you're being haunted? No. Do you believe in aliens? Yes. Do you believe that a zombie apocalypse is possible? Yes. Do you believe in vampires? No. Did you know that statistically you will come in contact with 3 or more serial killers at some point in your life? No. Do you know that out of every 100 people you meet, statistically one of them is a psychopath? Yes. Have you ever wished you were dead? Yes. Are you afraid of death? No. Are you afraid of everyone you know and love dying around you? No. I'll make note of that. Are you afraid of permanently losing your memory? Yes, because that's who I am. Are you afraid of your loved ones permanently losing their memories? No. No, yes. Because I'd be losing them. If I told you that at the end of the session, there's a chance that you will be sacrificed to demons you've unleashed, would that make you uncomfortable? No. Do you know that you've unleashed demons by agreeing to play this game? No. Ridiculous. Did you know that this isn't a game? No. Ridiculous. Does it make you uncomfortable knowing that 6 out of 12 playtesters tested this game in early stages experience prolonged demonic activity in their homes and 3 of them are now deceased? No. Ridiculous. Rip Hillary Phillips, Jason Graham, and Peter Brisham. Your contribution will forever be valued. You will be forever missed. Thank you for everything. Have you ever used a Ouija board? Yes. Have you ever made contact with the other side? No. Ridiculous. Have you ever heard a pet who's passed away far before its time? No. Have you ever had thoughts that were not your own, as if you're hearing someone else's voice in your head? No. I'm here? Cool. Does your back, neck, or shoulders often feel heavy or weighed down? No. Do you have a habit of starting something, but for some reason can't seem to find the motivation to finish it? No. I try to complete everything. Do you get sick easily? No. Do things typically end poorly for you even when they're going really well? Yes, I have horrible luck. Do you feel tired and just wish you could sleep all the time? Yes. Do you sometimes have difficulty sleeping? No. Do you often lack motivation even though you really want to be productive? No. Do you often have negative thoughts that you wish you could prevent from entering your mind? Yes. Do you get irritated easily? Yes. Are your friendships or relationships often strained? No. Are you unlucky in your love life and typically drawn to partners who just aren't good for you? No. Do you often have ominous dreams? No. I swear I saw something. I'm not joking. Don't make this a joke. You saw something in my second story window? Is that right, Ken? Do you sometimes have dreams that you could have sworn were real, but you have no way explaining how they'd be real? Yes. Have you ever had an imaginary friend? No. When you're feeling happy, do you sometimes get a sudden burst of negative energy and happiness is quickly sucked away? No. Are you afraid of someone coming in your room and sneaking up behind you while you're not paying attention? No. Cool. Oh, don't mind Helga. She's only dangerous if you start seeing her around your house once your session has ended. Cool. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop to the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. Now you're on the gritty questions! This next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of your session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. You and your friends are using a Ouija board. You ask, is there anyone here? Suddenly the planchette moves to the word yes. What do you do? Yell at your friends to stop moving the planchette. Very interesting choice. You and your friends are sitting around a campfire. You hear a woman scream in the woods. Sounds very close. It's too dark to hike back to the car safely and no one has cell phone service. What do you do? Send a couple people to get service help. Send a couple people to investigate the sound. Send a couple people to investigate the sound, probably. Really now. You and your dog are curled up watching a movie for the night in complete darkness. Out of nowhere, your dog starts barking at the window. None of the usual commands to get your dog's attention works or seems to calm it down. Suddenly, your dog starts snarling and snapping as if there's something acting aggressively and menacing towards it. Your dog's snarling ends with a quick and painful yelp as it runs back in fear. What do you do? Open the window, see if there's anyone there. Sit quietly and stare at the window. I'd see what the hell's looking at it. Interesting choice. You're working late one night at the office and it's very quiet in the building. You keep seeing something out of the corner of your eye, but you can't quite catch what it is. Suddenly you smell the aroma of fresh coffee brewing, but you're certain no one is around. You then hear an unfamiliar voice say your name. You look around you, but no one is there. The lights in the office begin to flicker. The printers and fax machines begin to turn on by themselves, and you hear the sound of children laughing. What do you do? Clearly I'm going insane, so I'd probably leave the office. Run out of the office as fast as I can. That should lead to an interesting outcome. It's the holiday season, and you're at your parents' house helping with dinner. You all hear a door slam shut upstairs, but everyone is downstairs. Just explain that it's probably just to bring someone investigate the noise, but bring someone with you. Investigate the noise, but bring someone with you. We'll see how that plays out for you. You're camping with your partner in the woods, laying in your tent together. You hear something approach your tent. You quickly look out to investigate, but nothing is there. You zip your tent back up, and suddenly something immediately unzips your tent. What do you do? Ask who's there and tell them to get away. Very interesting. You're riding your bike down the street and you pass a house. You notice a clown walking to their car in the driveway, struggling to carry a very heavy bag. When he catches you staring, he snaps. If you keep staring, you'll end up like this. The clown lifts the heavy bag up over the shoulder and tosses it into his trunk before shutting it closed. What do you do? Call an emergency contact number immediately. Sounds like suspicious activity, clown boy. Should have asked him for a balloon. You're driving home alone at night with your high beams on, not another car in sight. As you turn around a bend, you see a middle-aged woman on the side of the road, naked and bleeding profusely from her head. What do you do? Where's the call? Where's the call 911 number? Like, option. Cautiously pull over and talk to her through the window. I wonder what happens next. You're home alone making dinner. The TV is on low in the background. You hear your name in a whisper, but you can't place its location. You look around and don't see anyone. But then you hear it again closer. What do you do? Grab a kitchen knife. I knew you were going to say that. You're laying in bed at night and you finally drift off to sleep. You're having a lovely dream and suddenly you're awakened by something grabbing a hold of your leg and shaking you to consciousness. What do you do? Jump out of the bed. Probably. I'll make a note of that. You're walking through the grocery store at night, but nobody's in the store. It's completely empty. No customers, no cashiers, everyone has vanished. Suddenly you see a tall, dark man staring at you. He begins to sprint towards you. What do you do? I'm running out of the store. Clearly I'm losing my mind again. You're in the bathtub at home and suddenly the bathroom light turns off. The bathroom door begins to unlock itself and the door slowly creaks open, but no one is standing there. What do you do? Get out of the bath and run out quickly. You're watching me? That's cool. I don't know how you are. You don't have a face! Interesting decisions you've made. I think it's about time we move on. There's one last set of questions I'd like you to answer. You may not wish to choose an answer to many of these, but you must. No matter how uncomfortable the answers might be, just imagine a gun to your head when making a decision. You must answer. Now let us continue. Would you rather kill and eat your best friend or let your best friend kill and eat you? Easy. Be killed and then be eaten by your best friend. Would you rather fight a serial killer to the death or attempt to run away and escape? Do I got the jump on him? I mean, if it's kill or be killed in this situation, I'm pretty sneaky. I just go hide somewhere, have a knife on me, pop out, stab him in the back of the head. Boom, dead. Dead serial killer. I mean, run, hide, fight. Those are generally how you're trained to survive dangerous situations. Even police generally retreat and get to a safe position before they open fire. Yeah, I'm pretty sneaky. But you know, a knife is pretty stabby. And all I gotta do is jump on their back and... dead. I mean, like if you can escape, you should always try to escape. Even in a street fight, if you have the option to escape, that's generally what every UFC fighter is gonna tell you. De-escalate or escape. Even if you get into a street fight and win, you could lose an eye. You could get some broken bones. It's never a good idea to fight if you have the option to escape. Attempt to run away and escape. But all I need is a knife. I'll kill him. It's not gonna be hard. No man can survive getting stabbed in the head. Would you rather kill both your parents to save all your friends or kill all your friends to save both your parents? Damn, that's shitty. Man, this is... I don't know. This is a hard one. Yeah, some people have survived crazy head wounds, that's true. But those are anomalies. You don't really do science off of anomalies. I think I'd kill my parents in this scenario. Because I have so many friends that I'd be killing so many more people. All of these things would haunt me. to the grave. I'd probably take my own life after I had to do something like that. Whatever. Sorry, Mom and Dad. You guys are old and my friends are young. Would you rather be stuck on a rooftop and surrounded by a horde of zombies down below you, or be stuck in a cabin with a large pack of hungry wolves surrounding the outside? Wolves ain't so scary. Wolves can be intimidated. Zombies you cannot intimidate. Would you rather be abducted by aliens or abducted by a serial killer? Oh, hell no! Fuck no, not aliens. Abducted by a serial killer. I can still escape this. I can beat this. Would you rather be possessed by a demon and hack apart the person you love the most, or the person you love the most be possessed and let them kill you? I'd let my loved one kill me. Fuck. If it's gotta go down, me or you, I'll let it be you. Yeah, exactly. If it was a horde of zombies, that's a zombie apocalypse. And what if there's like passerby, like random people also like in the vicinity? If they get bit, that's more and more and more zombies. Even if it's like 10 fucking wolves, you can intimidate them by intimidating the alpha. Would you rather hijack a plane and crash into the ocean, or be on a plane that gets hijacked and crashes into a mountain? I'd probably rather get crashed into a mountain. Would you rather be caught in the middle of a gang war or caught in the middle of two lions fighting? Probably caught in the middle of a gang war. Because generally in gang wars, sure, they don't care if you die, but like gang members are probably going to want to shoot each other until you just get the fuck out of there. So, probably in the gang war. Would you rather be stranded in the middle of the ocean in open water while slightly bleeding, or be stranded in the middle of the desert while heavily bleeding? I would drown, so probably the desert. Would you rather be captured by modern day pirates or be captured by pirates in the 1700s? I think modern day pirates, you could probably reason with them. You could probably reason with them a lot better than 1700 like drunk ass crazy pirates. Would you rather die of starvation or die of dehydration? Oh, starvation, easy. Would you rather have to fend off a home intruder in your home or be surrounded by fire in your house? Now, fire in my house. I'm on my second floor. So, hang on. I'm going to have to think about this. Like, fire in my house with my parents in the house would be pretty dangerous. But I think we could escape. Fending off a home intruder is going to be much more volatile. You can always just smash any window. Like, I've got a window here. Sure, I'll probably, like, break a leg jumping out this window or that window. But that's no big deal. Who cares if I break a fucking leg if I don't die? That can recover. And we've got, like, plenty of windows downstairs we could break. Yeah, you could break any old window and jump out in a fire. I'm going to take the fire. But a home intruder... What if they take, like, my, like, mom hostage? She's, like, 60. Or my father hostage. My father wouldn't go down without a fight. He's crazy. But he's still, like, in his late 60s. So I'll take the fire. We have a much better chance. Would you rather ingest an extremely toxic mushroom or get bitten by an equally dangerous venomous snake? Well, I got trained in first aid on how to deal with venom. So I think I have a better chance of surviving something like this. Or if the home intruder causes a fire. No, that'd be you, Ika, because you light shit on fire. Would you rather visit a haunted insane asylum with no lights or visit a Haunted circus. Oh my god! I love haunted circus backdrops. I'll go there anyway. You don't even need to give me an ultimatum. I'll go there anyway. I love demonic, creepy, demented circus. Would you rather be haunted by a very angry ghost or a very neutral demon? Very neutral demon, of course. Maybe we could work out a deal. Would you rather eat your favorite pet in order to survive a dangerous situation or eat a complete stranger's body? My pet. I don't have one. Touche. Would you rather be stabbed 3 times in each leg or be stabbed once in the stomach? You have a much higher chance of getting hit in a vital organ in the stomach. Whereas in the legs, probably not. Would you rather have your head held under cold water for 3 minutes? I would die. Or have your head plunged into boiling water for 10 seconds? I would survive. But I can't breathe underwater for 3 minutes. I can't hold my breath that long. So then I'll take the boiling water. Would you rather die alone or would you rather die surrounded by all your friends and family? I guess friends and family. Would you rather have 3 dozen live spiders funnel down your throat or let a dozen live scorpions crawl on your body? 3 dozen live spiders? I'm pretty sure the damage they could cause to your throat would probably kill you. They didn't specify venomous spiders, but I still think that that's probably more dangerous. Scorpions don't sting unless they feel like they're in danger. Would you rather stay in an extremely haunted mansion for 72 hours or attempt to survive in your own house with a serial killer for 24? Now again, this comes back to, is my family there? Because this situation would be much more difficult for me if my family was there. Because again, they could take my sister hostage. They could take my parents hostage. What's its face? What if it's me versus a serial killer? Son, I know where my weapons are. And I have a lot of weapons. I'll take the serial killer. Unless it's my parents in the house. In which case, stay in an extremely haunted mansion for 72. Would you rather sleep in a cellar that a known witch used to live in for 1 night? That's ridiculous. That's not a thing. Or sleep in an abandoned hospital that's notoriously haunted for 1 night. The witch's cellar. Would you rather know that someone has been watching you in your room this entire time? Or be completely oblivious to them standing there? Well, considering I'm streaming, yes, I'm being watched right now. I find your answers very revealing. I have learned a lot, as I'm sure you will soon as well. Let me take a look at you as a whole and dive deep into what fate has in store for you. I believe we've come to a verdict. Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is how I can see your life ending. Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad. Your fate couldn't have been much worse than this. Oh, well, lovely. I mean, what else did I expect? I'm going to just come out and say it. There is something very sinister living with you. Right now. My sister? You experienced any demonic activity in your home or in your day-to-day life. There's a very good reason for that. But I haven't. Something truly evil has made its way through the other side. And it's chosen to attach itself to you specifically. What a shitty host to pick. If you suffer from unending or random sporadic anxiety attacks or depressive episodes, I don't have either of those. This would explain why. There's a truly hellish demon attaching itself to you, and it does not want to let go. You've suffered a lot in your life, and it loves that. Well, that's true. It's chosen you because no matter how strong you are, you've been through enough that it has weakened your soul and made you an easy target. Fuck off! No, I ain't! Seeks to break you down to drain you of any positive energy. Good fucking luck, bitch. and to eventually take over your body while you sleep. You can feel it, can't you? You know it's there. You've always known. You don't have much time before it takes you over completely. It is absolutely vital that you break its bonds before something severe happens. If it cannot take you, it will kill you. Bring it, bitch! It wants you to contact it. It wants you to use some sort of spirit contacting device, or even speak to a medium in order to acknowledge that it exists. It loves knowing that it impacts your life. It loves knowing that it has influence over your actions, your thoughts, even your decisions in conscious. It wants your hooves, horse! You're in for a real rough life if you don't get this sorted. Whatever! I'm playing on hard mode. Love it. Especially because it's reading everything that you're reading right beside you. Well, if you're reading this with me, I just want you to know, man, you're gonna have to try way harder. Now there's a way to get rid of it. You must learn this demon's name, but be warned, this is very dangerous. Then why the fuck would I want to do it? Each demon has a specific set of tools that are used to break a soul down and make it suffer. Some demons cause bugs to appear in your home more often. Don't have that. Some demons cause other wildlife such as crows or snakes to gather in your heart. Don't have that. Some demons do much worse. You must take a look at your life and find something in common with strange occurrences. I had 2 snakes in this house in like the 15 years I've lived here. This has got to be like the most laid back, chilled out, like demon dude ever. And I respect that. I'm a pretty laid back, chilled out dude too. Slow burn. I mean, maybe he's like just kind of chilling. With strange occurrences that are somehow connected to one another. And then you must do your research on characteristics of different demons. I'll go watch Supernatural. Once you figure out which demon you're dealing with, you must contact a spiritual guide of some sort, whether it's a witch or priest or medium, to guide you and help you through this process. Great, let me go talk to some more lunatics. But whatever you do, do not contact this demon. Do not speak to it. Do not listen to it. It will try to speak to you. Learn its name and set yourself free. It's the only way. I hope this helps. I wish you the best of luck. You literally didn't even tell me how I'm gonna die. Your secret word is demonic. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Oh yeah, it wants me to go leave a review with the secret word. Don't be afraid. This is your opportunity to be part of history. Oh, I know the drill. Developers, you don't gotta tell me again. You want me to leave a review and leave that in my review. And in the 3rd and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do as we work on future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our heart, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing and thank you for contributing your secret word to our projects. Alright guys, it's going to be the end of this YouTube video. I hope you all had fun. If you did, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're waiting for the 3rd installment now, obviously, so we'll see how that goes. No final jump scare? Alright, no final jump scare. Guys, we're going to continue on Twitch, but this is going to be the end of this YouTube video. I will see you on Twitch in a second. Goodbye.